Beside title, search term fields are the most important product listing elements for including keywords that you want to rank for on Amazon. Search term fields are located in your Seller Central account. You need to go to Edit Product Listing, and then you will find Keywords field called Search Terms. You can add up to 5 search term fields, and in each field you can enter up to 1000 characters. Now, this character count also includes spaces that you add between keywords. Now, many new sellers make a huge mistake and include only one keyword per line. Now, of course, this is wrong because it heavily decreases exposure of your product listing because you want to add as many keywords as you can in each line. Make sure that you add as many main and long tail keywords in each line until you hit the character limit. Now, each keyword, according to Amazon guidelines, should be separated by a single space. So there is no need to use commas to separate keywords because this will only eat up the character space unnecessarily. Also, you're not required to have 5 keyword fields and to fill them all out until you hit the character limit, because obviously some products have less and some have more relevant keywords. The important thing is that keywords must be relevant to your product and niche. In previous lectures, you have learned how to uncover keywords for your product listing. So first, you can use Google Keyword Planner, then you can use Merchant Words, then also you can use suggested keywords on Amazon and suggested keywords on Google. And also you can activate Amazon sponsored campaign for your product listing and simply bid on as many keywords. And then, after a few days of the campaign, include only keywords that generated actual impressions and clicks in the campaign. That way, you will have real feedback on which specific keywords are actually being searched for on Amazon. Now, according to latest Amazon guidelines, you cannot add brand names of other products and competitors simply because it's not a relevant search term. However, if your product is complementary or accessory of some other product, then sure, you can use brand names because that way you are not using competitors' keywords. So, for example, if your competitor is called TechMaster, who sells the exact same iPhone case product as yours, then you shouldn't include TechMaster in search term fields. However, on the other hand, if you're selling an iPhone case, then iPhone is a complementary product, which means that you can include iPhone keyword in search term fields. As for the spelling mistakes, simply don't use it, because Amazon search engine compensates for common customers' misspellings and also offers corrective suggestions. Also, don't use stemming variations, as Amazon search engine performs basic stemming. For example, it will treat search for gloves same as the search for glove. Now, when entering keywords, try to enter them in a logical way. For example, blue iPhone case instead of iPhone blue case. That will also help you with ranking the whole phrase and each keyword in that phrase. Now, let me pause the video and fill out the search term fields so you can take a look at an actual example. So as you can see, I used an example for iPhone case. I didn't fill out every possible field because I simply couldn't find enough relevant keywords. But just take a look at how I did it. I separated each keyword with a single space, just like Amazon suggests. I tried to include combination of main and long tail keywords. And also, one thing to mention is you shouldn't repeat keywords, simply because it's considered to be spammy, and also it won't help you with rankings. Also, there is no need to include keywords that you have already included in your titles, and vice versa. However, even if you include same keywords in titles and search term fields, it won't hurt your rankings, but also it won't help. Now, once you hit character limit in one field, simply add another field and continue entering more keywords in the next field. Again, make sure that each keyword is relevant to your product. So don't spam and don't use other competitors' brand names. But you can use complementary product names and complementary product brand names. Also, you can use descriptive keywords such as, for example, quality or reliable, and also you can use colors or material types. Just make sure you're specific, that you have done your keyword research, and that you're relevant. Now below you have more fields that I also highly suggest that you take advantage of and fill out, because it will give you a chance to get even better exposure of your product. Now first, if you're not a platinum merchant, then simply ignore these fields. Now under the subject matter, you can also add up to 5 fields, but here it's enough to add only 1 keyword per line. Although if you want and if you have more keywords, you can add even more. You need to enter the main subject and what is the product all about. If you click on the field, Amazon will automatically generate some subject matters that you can use. So simply click and use the suggested keywords, of course, if they're relevant. However, what I do is I head over to Amazon and do a basic search for my product type. And then on the left side, you can explore and see how your product is categorized. Now, this will give you enough ideas on what is the subject of your product. Also, you can include events or part of the year. For example, if you're selling a pool swan, then you can include keywords such as, for example, summer or party as a subject matter. Now, under attributes, include as many descriptive keywords as you can. So, for example, if your product is waterproof, then simply enter waterproof. If your product, for example, has Bluetooth, then simply enter Bluetooth. Now make sure that each keyword in this case is separated by a comma, like you see in the example. Now under the intended use, enter for which activities your product is going to be used for. It is enough to enter in each field only one intended use. So for example, if you're selling a selfie stick, then you can include travel, indoor, outdoor, portable, and anything for which your product is going to be used for. And the last field is self-explanatory. In each line, enter who is your target audience and who is going to be buying and using your products. So for example, man, woman, children, or anything relevant to your specific product. So that's it for now. Let me know if you have any questions in the discussion tab of this lecture. And also feel free to join my VIP list for more valuable content at winwinacademy.com.